I've just reached the start of this col that we're going to be going up. It's on Strava, it says it's about 9k long with average gradient 6%, so it's a decent climb. A good warm-up before getting to the Alps, I think. And yeah, I'm actually dressed. I'm dressed pretty warm. The sun's out now and it is a bit hot, but the forecast for the top of the climb is quite heavy rain and around 10 degrees, so I'm trying to learn my lesson from previous times when I've been up mountains and got exceedingly cold. So I've probably overdressed today, but yeah, let's hit it up. This climb is on point. It's just such a nice gradient. Currently averaging about 265 watts for 17 minutes, and I feel really good, which is a first for a while. I think the combination of a good night's sleep and some stretching and glute activation workouts before riding has definitely done the trick, because yesterday I only rode about 25k and I felt like garbage. So I just reached the top of the hill, Col de Croix de la Métise or something. Excuse my horrendous French. The sky's got very black, so I'm going to roll back down and then do a loop closer to where I'm staying, I think. So I just rolled down from the top up there somewhere. It's looking a lot brighter down here actually. It's just so serene. There's a few cyclists just gone up, but I don't think I've barely seen a car. You can just hear like a little river going down in the valley. It's just amazing. And then you got in the distance there like a cool little church on the top of the hill. Yeah, absolutely love it. So the climb took me about 32 minutes at 270 watts. Yeah, I felt really good actually. It's a pity my heart rate's not working today, so I'm not quite sure how hard I was going, but normally it would be upper zone 2. It's just absolutely stunning here. So I thought I'd tell you a story about the Airbnb which I mistakenly booked. So I got there quite late last night, about 7 PM, and I hadn't eaten. I brought like pasta from the supermarket with a pot of tomato sauce ready to cook, and when I got there the lady who's hosting said she'd cook for me. And sometimes I get a little bit apprehensive if someone wants to cook because they don't know, like, especially because she spoke very little English. I didn't want to sort of offend her by saying I don't want to eat that because it's got butter in or cheese in or something. But anyway, she just cracks open this huge bag of potatoes and vegetables and says, oh yeah, I cooked this for you. And then the next minute she's going into the fridge and brings out this this brand of smoked tofu, which it's just the god level. So we had that, potatoes, vegetables, lettuce, and she had like a huge pot of nutritional yeast as well. So it's quite unbelievable to find that in this small little village in the middle of nowhere in France, that she's got the best smoked tofu, nutritional yeast, and like a garden full of vegetables ready to cook for you. But anyway, I've done 26k, so I'll probably do another few hours, and let's get moving. So I'm about 50k in now. I just turned off the main road because the route was telling me to come on the back roads to where I was staying, and I've just been riding and it's been like turn right, and I haven't seen a junction. I rolled back to see where it's telling me to turn, and it's up this. and you can't see it from here, but there is a pretty big mountain behind it, so I guess we're going this way. Also, there's like every house has a barbecue outside today. I don't know what 1st of July is, but yeah, it must be some sort of national holiday in France. So that lasted about 100 meters or so. Quite a bad gravel road. It's turned to normal tarmac now, so I'm tempted to carry on. If it was carrying on with the gravel, I think I'd have turned back, because I have new GPs on. I don't quite want to shred them at the start of the trip. Unfortunately now I've stopped on a 15% gradient, so that's going to be fun getting started again. So Google Maps on the bike route is trying to take me over this mound here, and there's not even a road, it's a path, and it looks like that. So yeah, I'm gonna decide against the crazy route today, because it didn't seem like it was ending anytime soon, and it's going right over the mountain. Yeah, which is a pity. So yeah, not today. Back on the smooth stuff. It's not really the gravel that's the problem so much as there's like a difference between gravel roads and some are a hard packed road with chippings on top, which is most of the time fine to ride. And the other case is where the road has just been cut out the mountain and it's just got lots of sharp rocks coming out of the ground, and they're really not very good for your tyres, and it's not very fun to ride over either, because you'll constantly have to watch your line, and yeah, up a 20% hill, it's probably not the best idea. So I just come up the last little kicker before getting home. Yeah, good ride. Done about 70k with over 1,000 meters climbing, and yeah, managed to stay dry as well. Yeah, I come out for this walk and I forgot the memory card for this, so I'm on the phone camera. I'm not sure if you can notice. Yeah, it's such a nice place. Look at that. So I just finished watching the tour now. Yeah, so pumped to see Geraint Thomas get the yellow jersey and a Grand Tour stage win. Really happy for him. It was an interesting stage actually, because of the wet. There was actually quite big time gaps between some of the GC guys, and some people that you wouldn't expect to do well did quite well. So well, Geraint Thomas for one, but say like Simon Yates also put time into Quintana, Contador, and all the other GC favourites when he normally is off the pace. Yeah, it was pretty sad to see Valverde crash as well. That was not one to watch again. And yeah, also like a lot of the Lotto boys went down as well, and I just read something now about them saying before the race, oh, we only use one type of tyre for TT tyres, and they were running them at quite high pressures, which maybe makes you think they got that part of their strategy wrong. Yeah, it's cool that the tour started again. So excited to go and watch the stage. So I was also thinking cool after some of the stages, just to have like an analysis video of the breakdown of the last few Ks. So if you'd like to see that, let me know. And who's your pick of the favourites? I mean, it's definitely looking pretty good for Chris Froome, but I hope Geraint can hold on in there, and I do hope Richie Porte, I hope he gives him a fight, because I mean, we need it to be interesting, don't we? It might not be very interesting if Richie Porte dies away straight away. Quintana could be tired from the Giro, and suddenly Froome's only rival is Geraint Thomas. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. And yeah, tomorrow I'm driving over to Grenoble. I'm meeting Jackson and Ian there. They're getting the train over from Turin, and yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to ride much tomorrow. The weather's pretty bad. I might just rest because there's going to be some big rides coming up next week. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, give it a like and I'll see you soon.